Manhood Hour. What is a man? What is a man?
It's an adult human male.
Manhood. Hillary or President Trump?
I voted for Hillary Clinton.
Beta. Beta male. A man is a male who turns to man. Alpha male. Live right, be right, and lead the way.
I do rely on my mom.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 17 of Ass. We are the Ass Men, Matt North and Ramon Robolino.
Girls and non-binaries and everyone who likes ass, our podcast, and the body part.
That's a new thing we're trying to start. We have a very special guest this episode. We have DK Jeffers. Thanks for coming on.
Man, special is hyperbolic at best.
Well, we mean special in like the short bus version of it.
Yeah.
Man,
Get that wheelchair
I'm
strapped
probably
down.
somewhere on the spectrum. Special probably fits.
Yeah.
Bro, we're all doing a podcast right now. We're all on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Neurodivergence is
We
one
get
of
the R-word pass, yeah.
I think we're going to skip the news. We're just going to, bullshit a little bit.
We don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Man.
We're not a credible news source. Like, y'all know that.
Was that Jesse Lee Peterson in the intro?
It was.
Yes, it
I
was.
love that dude, bro.
That's a good ear.
Do you love black people?
Amazing.
You're the first person to recognize Jesse Lee Peterson.
Jesse is a friend of the pod, actually.
Yeah.
Slut maker.
The
Slut
Yep.
maker.
Yep. The Great White Hope.
Yo, this dude.
Donald John
yo,
Trump.
I love that dude, man.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
He's been going at it for years.
He has.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
definitely has.
And man, he had those gay, like, groomer molester accusations thrown at him a little while ago. He just shed those right off. Nothing changed.
Right.
I don't even think there was any fallout. Like,
No.
our episode on it didn't do shit.
I
obviously.
think the only reason is because the people who were like trying to expose him for that were like even crazier than him.
Right.
They're like,
Yeah.
he's a degenerate queer. It's like, it's not the fact that he's like a fake pastor who like hates gays who's also molesting vulnerable young men. It's like, no, he's a degenerate and he's going to hell. That's why we should cancel him.
Yeah. Like, the right doesn't know how to cancel people yet.
Really
yet.
don't,
They haven't
no.
figured it out.
They're trying, but this guy doesn't like Hitler. What the fuck? Let's cancel his ass. Yeah.
We'll see who cancels who.
Oh yeah, another friend of the
Woke
pod.
moralists.
Another friend of the pod, Dr. Peterson, right there.
Yeah. Jesse Lee and Jordan need to
Oh god.
come up with a Peterson collab, you know?
Yo, Jordan Peterson, man. One of his biggest fans is a girl named Pearl. You ever see Just Pearly Things? It's this
No.
white girl. She's super red pill. Super red
Ooh.
pill. Just Pearly.
Interesting.
Just Pearly. I'll have to check
It's
that
called
out.
It's called Just Pearly Things. I'm not trying to plug her on your
Pearly.
platform.
Yeah. He doesn't even plug himself. Plug some random.
I
Plug
know,
for y'all,
man.
right?
Ah,
Yeah.
man. DK Jeffers at DK Jeffers on all platforms.
Yeah. Plug yourself.
Yeah,
You know,
I know, right?
It's like the
Giving her a shout out.
airplane rule. You got to secure your own clout mask.
Oh, I've
before the
seen
children.
her. Nah, she's mid.
You know who's not mid though? I've been getting into like what I like to call woke WWE SmackDown type content, where it's just like woke people like shitting on each other for not being woke enough and shit.
I love that.
There's this like British black girl on YouTube. I don't remember her channel name. I'm sure the audience can figure it out if they give a fuck. But she was doing an episode on Jordan Peterson and how she loves Jordan Peterson too. So like that's like a common through line. I think Jordan Peterson is kind of tame. Like he has like the transphobic allegations or whatever, but mostly he's just like, "Oh, clean your room, bucko." Like
You sound like
you need to be a real man.
Look here. Don't be fucking queer who doesn't clean his room.
It's so easy. We've learned it's so easy
Yeah.
to do his voice because it's just Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
It's just Kermit.
Kermit the Frog who says a boot instead of about.
It's just Canadian Kermit.
I love poutine.
Oh fuck.
I
do
went
love
to a
poutine.
Russian asylum and they gave me meat supplements and
I eat
I was all better. My depression was cured.
I eat
Inside these headphones, y'all sound way
No, he's like that. He's like that volcano in Hawaii where he lays dormant for a while and then like he sees Elliot Page cut their boobs off and he fucking erupts for a little bit and then he calms back down again, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lies in wait for his
lies
next,
in wait,
his
exactly.
next controversy.
Yo, there's a couple of interviews I've seen him on, man. I just be wanting to fight people if I had to deal with some of the stuff that he's had to
Are you
deal
sure you
with.
can
It's
take
like-
him?
not even him. You know, it's a few interviews that he's been on where it's like, yo, this lady is just confrontational. She wants the smoke.
Oh,
You know
his
what I mean?
daughter?
No, it was it's two interviews.
I
That
think
I,
I,
saw him
I
on.
think I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
okay.
Was it like the first confrontation that like made him famous, where he
One-
was just
one of-
getting like
Oh, yeah.
surrounded
yeah.
by like the crowd of students?
Nah, these are one-on-ones.
Oh, I know what you're
after all
talking
of
about.
that stuff.
Was
Like,
she British? Was she like a British?
Yeah,
lady?
yeah,
I know
yeah.
what you're talking
Oh yeah, the news show shit. Yeah.
There's two of those news shows
Yeah.
where it's just like, what you gonna do? You know,
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
'Cause this is getting real.
He wanted
nasty.
all the smoke. He didn't give a fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just casual observers of this shit. Like we don't have a dog in the race. Like yet we've made fun of Jordan Peterson in the past. Like some of his ideology is a little fucking goofy, and like we make fun of it. But like
Yeah.
he has some valid points sometimes. Like
Yeah, of all those characters,
we're
in
not
that
knowledgeable
sphere,
enough
yeah.
to have like a concrete like
Right.
stance on it.
I'm pretty sure Andrew Tate is piping his daughter though, or did.
Yeah, I think so. Andrew
There's
Tate
been
is a
lot-
fucking
there's
tool
been a
though.
lot of rumors about that. She's pretty hot actually. Not gonna lie.
His daughter, nah, I'm not into Aryan bitches. I don't like blonde hair, blue eyed.
Well, yeah, I'm not big on
type
the
women.
blonde either, but like, I mean, for a blonde woman, she's
For a blonde
Yeah, I
woman.
can't say I know what she looks like. I don't think I've seen her.
Let me look her up.
Let's
I don't
pull
even
that
remember
up.
the thing. I was running,
I don't know about Michaela Peterson. You know,
that's easy money.
not feeling
That is
that.
easy money.
for you
Ah,
maybe.
okay. I
It's
can see
because
the appeal.
it's because here's the thing. Normally, again, this is an anti-white woman podcast, especially blonde
Yeah.
women.
I've championed that.
But when
As I sip the
when
tears.
blonde women have like dark eyebrows, it's like just a tiny redeeming factor. You get a little bit of that. Like, okay, I can let us. And for a long time, it was subconscious for me because I'm like, I don't know why some blonde white women I just hate upon like first contact, and other ones
Like Karens.
I'll allow. Yeah, it's because of the eyebrows. Like if they don't have dark eyebrows like that, I'm like, I fucking hate you. But if you don't, you know, I'm not a big fan. But
because
you
either she's supernatural blonde
Mm-hmm.
to the point that her body hair is blonde,
know, yeah,
or she dyed her
Yeah.
fucking shits too. It's like, that
Yeah.
bitch is crazy.
yeah.
I don't know. As a Jew, just on principle, like
No, okay, yeah, and this is where
Aryan women
'cause
just
he-
trigger my
'cause
fight or flight.
He'd,
you know?
he'd rather fuck Ben Shapiro's sister,
Yes.
even
I
though
like that dude, yo.
You like Ben Shapiro?
Yo, mostly because I've seen him do
there we go.
some heavy ball shit. Like as a black man, audience by the way, DK Jeffers is black. As a black dude, I've seen him stand up to women
confirm
that would
that.
make me go and cower, and right, wrong, or indifferent to like stand up to a panel that's made up of mostly black people
Mm-hmm.
and black women especially. It was like, yo, kudos to you, bro, because ain't nothing but black women in my family, and I would never. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see where you're
yeah.
coming from.
Yeah.
At my job, I work. I'm flanked on both sides by black women, and yeah, no.
Yeah,
if
bro.
they have an opinion, you're like, no, you're right.
Right.
You're right.
Get up out of
Absolutely,
there.
You're right.
Go
Yeah.
talk about that bitch later.
That's such a fresh perspective you have, because I would say we're firmly in the camp of Ben Shapiro is a nerd.
Oh,
He
he's a
is.
big nerd.
He's a huge nerd.
Easily the guy in high school who got bullied by the popular black kid and wanted to say the N word, but he was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till I get my Harvard degree, and then I'm gonna systemically oppress them. Actually,
Right,
Yeah.
he's gonna
Yeah.
say "fuck you niggas" with all of the.
Yeah.
he's gonna take his PhD.
He's gonna gerrymander with a hard R. Yeah.
20
fuck all
hours
y'all.
later,
Yeah, because he was like, so you tell me why? I was like, oh shit, he's
Yeah.
about to. He's mad now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
here's why black people
Yo,
don't deserve rights.
Your voice is crazy, yo. Your voice is.
It's not hard. It's not hard to do voices that just sound weird. Like it's harder to do people that sound normal, you know?
True.
Because like I can do like McConaughey or like Trump or like Christopher Walken
Yeah.
or whatever, but like
Or Jeff Gold.
yeah, Jeff Goldblum
It's so easy.
coming to fuck your
It's
ass.
so lazy.
It's so easy, but like if you have to do something like Baroque, like try and do like a Chinese Jew or something like
Well,
crazy
I
like
can
that.
try. Would you like me
Don't
to try?
no.
is not
We
the
already got
climate.
in trouble last episode with Zosha because you said you were gonna do Hiroshima and they got sad.
Oh, whatever. That's old news, man.
Yeah,
I drive a Toyota. Okay.
I contribute to the
Yeah,
Japanese
you and my
economy.
Nigerian father have that in common. Weirdly enough.
They're good cars, man. What can I say?
Yo, they're all over Africa. The technical,
Really?
you know what the technical is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the backbone of their military
Toyota
economy
truck with the
with the MiG in the back.
I like the look of those foreign cars. Honestly, I don't know why like. It feels like everywhere else in the world they have like somewhat similar designs, but here it's like it's all different. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
Well, this is like the only big country kind of, maybe aside from Australia, that was like a big wealthy nation, like that was designed kind of with the car in mind. Because like Europe is already established and they have their little narrow weird ass roads where you can fit a little skinny French guy on a bike through, but like good luck getting a 4Runner down there. Like it's not gonna happen.
I heard some dude tell like an edgy take on Australia the other week, and I want to run it by y'all. He was like, I think Australia is like the only country that can get away with like genocide and shit, because it was literally a prison colony.
You're right.
That's
South Africa never existed. You're right.
So like, what are you gonna do getting mad at them for like doing genocide when like y'all literally sent like they didn't send their best. They literally
the worst
They're
society
literally
had
rapists.
to offer. The worst Europe had to offer. Hey, throw them over there.
and see what happens, and then turns out they like kill all the Aboriginals and shit. So like, well, I don't feel like, but like whoever the dude who was giving this take was like, I feel like they should get a pass.
Yeah, what else are they gonna do?
Right.
It's like these aren't wealthy landowners.
It's like, let's go back to the history of the place.
Yeah.
Okay?
These are guys who literally like fucking don't even have commissary back in the day.
Yeah.
They're sitting there eating whatever the fuck.
Eating fucking hardtack and like bugs on a ship and shit.
Fucking kangaroo kidney and
I'm about to say,
yo,
you dealing with a giant hopping rat. You get to do whatever you want if you survive that.
Fucking Australia is like straight up inhospitable to
Everything's
humans.
there to kill
And the
you.
fucking
Yeah.
bugs.
Everything.
They have a fucking spider that's like fangs so strong, like people get bit through their toenails and they have to go to
Like-
the hospital. Like what the fuck? Like
Weren't-
that's
didn't they have that crazy ass frog or the big toad or something like that?
they
Was
had
that
a-
Australia
they had
too?
a big frog problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking losers.
And their healthcare sucks too. So like, if you have to
Really?
get like anti-venom for like
oh fuck.
one of the million animals that can
How
kill
did
you,
they get to host an Olympics? Was that the 2000 Olympics was in Sydney?
I think so.
I think I'm
yeah.
showing my age right now.
I know that was Athens. I think the next one was Sydney.
One of those early 2000 ones
Yeah.
was in Sydney, yeah.
Well, they're out of the World Cup now too. They're the only other country that calls football soccer.
Yo, my African family's pretty disappointed in me because I don't keep up with that shit
Oh yeah.
at all.
Yeah, Africa's doing pretty good this year actually. So revenge of the colonized, I guess.
Yo,
From what I've
soccer
heard,
Yeah.
it's been like an
and distance
upset
running.
season.
Soccer and distance running. Africans got it all.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soccer. Yeah. Things you don't need any money for.
Yeah.
My whole life has been practicing this.
Yeah, they're pretty good. And the thing is too, like, I'm sure there's a bunch of racists in Europe that get pissed off about this, but like, what's his name? Mbappe, who plays for the French team. He's like, I think like way above, like he's playing better than anyone else in the fucking World Cup right now. And he's like a black guy playing for the French. I mean, he probably grew up there, but
Right.
like still, it's like, I feel like, I don't know if the racists in Europe would be more mad or like the people in Africa who are like, what the fuck, man?
What are you doing?
Yeah, what the fuck? Come back, play for Cameroon. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is your problem?
I always think I think that a lot of times, like, yo, those visas are coming in handy. They're
Oh,
just
yeah.
making the NBA dope.
yeah.
But during an Olympic year, you get to see these dudes play for their home country.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, fuck, man.
What the fuck?
We could use Ginobili
I know.
right now.
Literally, like fucking Jokic is like,
So, hey, Antetokounmpo, come
Yeah,
back, man. What's up?
it's like everyone else is like on the bench smoking their fucking 10th cigarette, and these guys are just putting up like a triple double every night. Like, what the fuck?
See that dude? He's a Nigerian dude who got Greek
The Greek
citizenship.
freak?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's Nigerian by blood, Greek by citizenship.
Is he full Nigerian? He's
Yeah.
kind of light.
Yeah,
His parents
yo,
are-
it's so funny, yo. That's kind of racist for you to say. It's,
Yeah, Ramon's getting into fucking
kinda
colorism
ignorant,
now.
bro.
Well, I
It's
thought with a
little
last
ignorant.
name like that, he'd have like a Greek parent mixed in there somewhere.
Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
I went and did some.
Here's the thing. Ramon just wants to fuck him. He's like, oh, he's kind of light skinned.
I do not want to fuck him.
Oh,
I
that's
do
kinda
not want to fuck
sexy to me.
Antetokounmpo.
he's cute to you.
First of all, I would not fuck anybody in the NBA. But if you put a gun to my head, it would be Kyle Lowry because he's got a fat ass.
Gun to my head. I won't say that. I won't say that. I got some homeboys that'll be like, bro. the fuck is you
Pause.
You
Pause.
put a bag over his head.
This sounds very gay.
This is a gun to my head, Mr. Soprano. Okay.
I won't say Rudy Gobert's name.
Tony doesn't
Oh my
approve.
God.
of
I'm
this.
just kidding.
Rudy's got to have an STD, man. He's the one who started COVID in the NBA. There's no way that French fuck
He
does
is
not have.
irresponsible.
He's got to have super gonorrhea by now.
He really
Damn.
does.
But yeah, Tony doesn't approve of this line of
Yeah,
conversation.
sorry, Mr. T.
Speaking of the World Cup, because I did want to talk about that a little bit, because there's some wild shit going on. Like, it's in Qatar, so like obviously there's been a lot of controversy there. Like, Israel isn't recognized as a country that can like reserve tickets, which in our opinion rocks.
Based,
That is a
yeah.
dude's rock moment. There's also the English dude who like came there in like a Crusader outfit.
Oh, I saw that.
But like, there's a happy ending, because like the last video of him there, he like totally embraced the culture.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, first of all, I just want to say, we're taking football back home, but also free Palestine.
Yes, I saw
And
that.
they're like,
I saw that.
"Yo!"
That was amazing. He said, footy's coming back home. And then he said free Palestine in like Arabic, so I don't know
Yeah.
what he said. It was like, yeah.
Yeah,
Something
I don't remember what
Palestine.
it was exactly,
And they
but it was free Palestine.
They went crazy.
They
They're
went
like,
wild.
"Fuck
They're
yes."
like, we stand him. He's one of us. One of us. So like, it was a total 180, because he came there in the Crusader fit, and
Right,
he was
that-
like, "Yo, I fuck with Qatar now."
Well, I don't know if
dig
I
it.
fuck with Qatar, but
I don't
fuck with-
either.
I fuck
Like-
with Palestine just because they're oppressed.
Yeah, I think the fact that they banned alcohol was a bad decision. Like,
Yeah.
or good. I don't know. Maybe
Well,
logistically
my
it was
Ecuadorian
good.
brothers and sisters knocked Qatar out of the World Cup for that. Fucking beat them
Dude, there were so many upsets. Like, the thing I love the most is we tied with Britain, and their whole thing is like, "Oh, we better at football,
Oh, yeah,
real
footy.
football than you are."
Right,
And then
yeah.
we tied with them, and they're like, "Oh."
Yo, U.S. soccer has come a long freaking way.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I remember at one point, as far as
And we don't even give a fuck about soccer.
as far as the pay gap disparity, like the women's team was the cash cow. You know
Yeah,
what I
they
mean?
were- they
but
were
they were still
actually
dealing
winning.
with being underpaid. It's like
Yeah.
the men don't win, the men don't this, the men don't that. We're generating all this money.
I forgot where it might have been one of my coworkers. I heard an interesting theory about why America has never been like as good at soccer or football or whatever as like the rest of the world. And it's like, they said it's because we're literally too rich. We're like, all our talent goes to like every other sport because we
Right.
can afford it. Like, because think about it, like you're in like a third world country, like in Asia or Africa or wherever, or South America. It's like you don't have like $500 to spend on like football padding and like shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like you get like fucking sticks together to make a goalpost, and you wrap a bunch of paper bags together, and you got a soccer
Bro,
ball. Like,
when I was in Nigeria, I saw them playing soccer with a basketball. You know what I'm saying? And I saw a kid, right? He had a stick and a bicycle tire. And he was using a stick to roll the tire up the freaking hill, rolled it down, and ran next to it.
yeah,
And then he would run up the hill with the other hand hitting
Mm.
the stick against the tire. And I was like, yo, that kid is going to be a star at some kind of
literally,
sport
yeah.
at some
that guy's
point.
gonna be fucking getting record time in like the Boston Marathon or something.
Yo.
Yeah.
Imagine how much money you could make just going to fucking Africa and being like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a talent scout."
Yo, edit that out. That's a part of my business plan for the next 5 years. I've already been on it. They've been rollerblading a lot.
Oh,
like
fuck.
speed skating in Nigeria is a
Cool
big
runnings
thing.
too.
Oh shit.
Yo,
Right, too, yeah. The ice
Speed
melt.
skating.
Yeah.
Ice skating, freaking
Yeah, the fucking climate change. There's no more ice. We just gotta fucking skate.
Cool Runnings was my shit, yo.
That's
That movie
like
does rock.
the golden era of like Disney live action films.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
They would never
yeah,
make that.
yeah.
They'd find some way to cancel it nowadays. It's like,
Problematic.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they're probably hotboxing the little bobsled sled.
Feel the rhythm.
Bomba Clyde.
Sanka. You did? No man.
Oh,
I love that movie, bro.
Yeah.
I probably could spit that word for word.
That and Halloween Town were my shit.
I don't remember Halloween Town.
Halloween Town was good. That was like
Yeah.
one of the Disney Channel original movies. Those were a little later, I think. but-
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yeah, that was
It was
definitely after I
fucking
was
good.
Yeah, that was
already watching MTV.
that was after my time. Even I was already watching like fucking Adult Swim more than Disney by that point. But
Yo, I used to get in trouble for Adult Swim.
Adult Swim's so good.
I remember
I
when
feel
they,
like
when
it's
they brought
a-
Ren and Stimpy back. It was like, this is not the show that was on Nickelodeon.
yeah.
No.
Adult Swim is like a generational defining thing. I think a lot of comics like listened or watched Adult Swim because
Yeah,
like
hell
it just
yeah.
fucked us up. Like
So
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Ramon watched Aqua Teen Hunger Force
Aqua
a
Teen
lot.
Hunger Force.
I watched a lot of the
that's my shit.
Boondocks. Like
Boondocks.
Boondocks was
fucking-
fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Robot Chicken was my shit.
I love.
Yep.
That's something I was trying to think of. Robot Chicken and Rick and Morty. I dig Rick and Morty a lot.
I like the first 2 seasons, but then the
Yeah.
fans got cringe.
And then Matt bought out all the Szechuan sauce and fucking
yeah,
got-
I that was my business model.
Yeah. He started scalping the Szechuan sauce. He was disowned by
selling
the fucking fan base.
selling it to autistic nerds, screeching.
Oh, fuck.
I was like, "Yo, you can get an ounce for 100."
yeah. Well, I think they're each an ounce. It's like makes selling really easy.
Just doing like white people with weed prices, just being
Fuck
like, "Oh yeah,
yeah,
a fourth is like $100."
yeah. I'll do an 8-ball of Szechuan sauce. $50.
Yeah. Yo, this drink is strong as hell. You motherfuckers are funny as fuck.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Matt
had.
made me an old fashioned with a
I think this
fucking
is a new tradition. We got to do
round
old
ice ball.
fashions.
I think so. Yeah.
Old fashions before every episode. Get the content loose.
I think so.
with bitters and aromatics. He said it's
Oh,
getting
yeah.
better the more I drink it too.
Yeah, that's how it works. I take my mixology very, very
He's not
seriously.
playing.
Nope.
But yeah, I think we're at the 20-minute mark. I think we can get into
Oh, my
the-
bad. Damn,
the
20
main-
No,
minutes
we're
already?
good. We're
no,
flowing.
we're good.
Flowing. We're
I might,
good.
if
Damn.
anything, I'll just cut it into 2 episodes, get more content out of it.
That's true.
This is my job, man. This is how I put food on the table.
Real talk.
Sleep all goddamn day, every day. Play the same fucking games over and over and over again every day. My day is shit. It's gonna be shit tomorrow. It's just gonna be the shit after that. Just gonna be the shit after that. My day is shit. It's gonna be shit tomorrow. It's just gonna be the shit after that. Just gonna be the shit after that. I'm a fat dude. I'm going to cheat. I'm a fat dude. Throwing controllers to a beat. I'm a fat dude. I'm going to cheat. I'm a fat dude. I'm a fat dude.